So I've been watching anime since like the mid 80s, back before you could stream any show ever on Crunchyroll, back before there were legions of thirst traps roaming conventions, and back before social media was around to call every show you like problematic. So it's safe to say I've seen a lot of anime. In fact, it's probably easier for me to name all the anime I haven't seen than to name the ones I have seen. And one anime that I haven't seen is Bleach. Obviously, there's probably countless of smaller anime that I haven't seen, but those are like the shows on page 500 of my anime list. Bleach is probably the biggest anime that people actually care about that I haven't watched. So in celebration of Bleach returning this fall, I'm gonna rate a bunch of characters from the show based on how cool they look, I guess. Okay, let's start with the people I do know. I know this is Ichigo. That's our boy, right? He's the main character. I know he's like an orange man. Like if Naruto is yellow boy and Luffy is hat boy, then Ichigo is the orange man, right? I know he wears a Japanese outfit, which makes sense because he's Japanese. And I know he shoots like a bankai or whatever. Isn't that what it's called? Ain't that like his Rasengan? I don't know.
What?
I mean, look, Ichigo seems pretty cool to me. I'm gonna put him as like my benchmark. So if C is average, I'm gonna say Ichigo is C tier, and then we can rate everybody like in relation to Ichigo. Okay, I also know Orihime. I know she's like, she's a girl, right? Doesn't she end up with Ichigo? Wasn't that like a controversial thing? I mean, it's always controversial when it comes to anime ships, but wasn't that like a huge thing? Tell me in the comments, are you team Ichigo x Orihime, or are you team Ichigo x whoever else is the competition? I'm gonna say Orihime is C as well. She's cute. I like her design. I like that she's orange too. Or is that red? I don't know. I'm low-key colorblind. Okay, and the last person I know is Rukia. From what I remember watching the first episode like 100 years ago, she like lives in his closet, doesn't she? She lives in Ichigo's closet. I mean, I could relate. With rent the way it is, you gotta do what you gotta do. Rukia is cool. I like her hair. I like her eyes. Of course, she's very cute. I'm gonna say B tier. I may be biased, but I like black hair designs in anime, at least for girls, because everyone has always got like crazy colored hair in anime. So if you give somebody black hair, you gotta make the design cool and you know, so they don't look boring. And she doesn't look boring. All right, now for people I don't know, who the fuck is Uryu Ishida? He looks like a dweeb. I would shove him in a locker, D tier. Now we got this dude, Yasutora Sado. Oh, okay. So I recognize him from way back when I reviewed all the openings. Isn't he like half Mexican or something? That's kind of a cool mix you don't see every day. Japanese, Mexican. Shout out to all my mixed Asians out there. He actually looks pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to give out S tiers just like that right away, so I'm gonna say A tier. Another one I recognize from the openings. This is the one that was like, how did it go? Talking about some.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, he's pretty fire. I'm gonna say A tier, honestly. Oh, hell nah. This is Yukihara Soma. Actually, real talk, was Soma partially inspired by this dude? They even got like the headband and shit. He strikes me as like a bro character. Like, hey, that's the homie. Like, you know what I mean? Those are always my favorites, where you can just have like a really goofy buff dude, and but they got like a heart of gold. Like, what do the kids call them these days? Himbos or whatever? Yeah, he's cold. I'm gonna say A tier too. I like the classic Ronin look he's got going. This dude got a folded map on his head. Some of y'all don't even know what that is. What do you mean a real map? Don't you just look up directions on your phone? Why does everyone in Bleach look sleepy? Everyone looks like they just got off work and they need like an hour-long nap. He's cool though. He strikes me as someone who'd work at a guitar center and like you'd ask them for help finding something and they'd react all nonchalant because they want to seem cool, but they're actually really excited to help because they're super passionate about music. That was me, by the way. I used to work at a guitar center a long time ago. I'm gonna say B tier for him. I kind of like it actually. This is an anime-ass character though. That's the beautiful thing about animation. You can make some shit that would look ridiculous in real life, but drawing it out in cartoon format makes it so fire. I guess it's similar to the last dude, but like the hair is borderline like hell nah, but it's also fire because it's anime, right? I'd expect people to have or look out of this world with, you know, exciting designs. Otherwise, what's the point, right? And I guess another thing I like about the Bleach art style in general is just like the body shapes and proportions. I like how blocky he looks. Little ass head, big ass body. He built like the live action Ninja Turtles. I'm gonna say A tier actually. I don't know. Something about him speak to me. Whatever that means. Oh, this is the girl everyone wants to fuck, right? I see a lot of fan art of her around the internet. Yeah, she fire, I'm not gonna lie. I like that she's, you know, a darker skinned Japanese character. We like seeing those. Unless she's black, I guess she could be, right? Only reason I don't think she is because her name is Yoruichi. I don't know many black girls with that name, but I guess you never know. She could be, I guess she could be like half black. We just saw old boy earlier, what's his name? Half Mexican, half Japanese. So it could be something like that. That'd be pretty cool too. Hey, yo, hold up. Hey, whoa. Is this like a transformation? She on that Hanakawa. This alone is some S tier shit. Tamaki can never. All right, this dude is called Aizen. Like Eisenhower?
This look like Eisenhower.
I don't know, off the top he strikes me as like a playboy type character, unlike some Toga Kiryu shit, energy wise, not looks wise. But he also looked too serious though, so I don't know, maybe he just like some like sensei type dude, but he looked kind of plain, I'm not gonna lie, at least compared to some of the other characters we've seen. Let me see though, do he have a cat transformation? By the way, if you're wondering, I had one of the homies compile a bunch of pictures and like the names of these characters so I could look at their names and have some pics of them so I wouldn't have to Google and potentially read some shit that would tell me about their personality. Is this him too with the glasses? Oh hell nah, that's a D tier, sorry man. This fool's name is Ulquiorra's what? This is where Black Clover got their devil designs, huh? A lot of y'all's favorite modern anime owe a lot of inspiration to Bleach. Even as someone who has never watched Bleach, I can see its influence in a shit ton of shows. And if you're asking, well, if this is your first time seeing these characters, how would you know, how would you recognize the influence? Well, it's not like I don't know Kubo's art style and just like the general Bleach aesthetic. That's pretty like well known. Like I read a bit of Zombie Powder back in the day, so I know what Kubo's stuff looks like. And I also know just in general that all these supernatural battle shonens have vocally stated that Bleach has been an inspiration and that you know, Bleach in turn has been influenced by a lot of shit like Yu Yu Hakusho too. That's kind of crazy now that I think about it. Imagine having read Zombie Powder but not Bleach. That's how you know I'm never gonna read this series. That's like saying, oh, Araki? You mean the guy that made Poker Under Arms? But yeah, this design is pretty clean. I'm gonna say S tier. He also looks sleepy somehow, even though his eyes are wide open as fuck. Now, who is this here? He looks like the shonen protagonist of his own show, and he accidentally ended up in Bleach somehow. Just looking at him, I can tell he said something like, "Don't you underestimate me," at some point in the series. He looks like somebody's little brother. He looks like Trunks as a K-pop star. I don't know, this is another pretty average look to me. I'm gonna say he's on that benchmark average tier, so C tier. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna try and say that name. I'm Asian, we not built to pronounce names like that. His name is really Grimjaw. That's kind of fire actually. He's on that Tokyo Ghoul shit, I like that. I like that his little mask only covers like half his face so he can still eat things. Oh wait, actually it don't even cover his mouth. It's like on his cheek. I wonder what the point of that is. Let me think. Let me try and guess. What is his mouth for? It's like on some like y'all remember that movie Teeth? Nah, I'm playing. Don't look that shit up, seriously. It was a good movie though. But yeah, going back to this dude. Actually, I was gonna roast him a bit, but I think he's alright. Something tells me I would hate his character if I watched the show, but just looking at him, he's like B tier, I guess. Oh, nah, this dude is fire. He looked like Geordi from Star Trek. Nah, this is one of the coldest ones so far. Gojo can never. But see, here's the thing again. I'm looking at his name. It says Kaname Tosen. Again, very Japanese, but he just looks straight up like a black dude. Not to say that black people have a stereotypical look to them, but let's be real. He looks like a black guy. So the question is it another half black, half Japanese situation like Cat Lady from earlier? Or is it like full black, but born in Japan, so they have a Japanese name? Or maybe it's just a cartoon, so it doesn't matter what the race is. I don't know. Point is, he's one of my favorites so far, so S tier. What the fuck is this? Ain't this just Orihime? Oh, wait, I think I made the same mistake in the opening video. I think I confused them back then, too. It's like multiple orange girls in a single series. It's like, damn, I can't keep up. But I will say, a lot of Asian girls do love dyeing their hair orange, so I guess it's fairly common to see, at least amongst people I know. She's cool. She a baddie, but I don't know. It's just kind of a boring design. Does she have a cat form? Let me see. Bro, she don't even transform. Well, let me see. She strikes me as like a Tsunade type character, like a mentor type. But yeah, just looking at her, she kind of mid to me, honestly. I'm gonna say C tier. Okay. Oh god, she looks like someone I used to date low key, but let me stop. Yeah, she cool. She strikes me as like the silent but deadly type. Or, you know, oh, she actually reminds me of Fubuki from One Punch Man, so maybe she's like her. I like whatever the fuck those things coming out of her head are. Is that just like more hair dyed white? Or is that like rope she tied to her? I don't know. I like it though. Now, the question is, let me pull up some more pictures. Oh, this looks dope as fuck. Oh, man. I didn't know she was like that. This is that Ninja Gaiden energy. Hold up. Okay, she might be one of my favorites too. I'm gonna say Esther. Oh, what the fuck is this? I have a friend who told me this is one of his favorite characters, so that's why he's on this list, but what the fuck? This dude remind me of the Smiling Cult and Mob Psycho. He looked like Orochimaru. This man looked like he off that super ganja. He looked like he about to sneeze. He looked like me in the morning. This how Ken Kaneki looked cutting onions. Let me see if there's a picture of this fool with his damn eyes open. Oh, okay, so he got like... Okay. F tier. I don't know. F tier. Fuck this dude. Oh man, this dude looks fire. This is the kind of shit I'm trying to see. Also, look, no racial, but is this still in fashion for you white people out there? I know back in like 2015, these bucket hats were like all the rage for you white folks, especially white guys. So I'm just curious. But yeah, I like that he looks like a raccoon. He kind of looks like he could be a One Piece character mixed with a JoJo character. I don't even know what that means, but that's what he looks like. He seems like a villain though. And if that's true, I'd assume he'd be one of my favorite characters, unless he's like written terribly. And from what I hear about Bleach, that might be the case, so who knows. But just looking at him, S tier for sure. Alright, I guess that's good enough for this video. Listen y'all, if Bleach has anything good going for it, it's the character designs and the art style. It all looks pretty dope to me, you know, for the most part. Like I said, this list, along with the pictures included, were all compiled for me by someone else, so I don't even know if this is all the important characters, so don't be commenting all like, oh, Damian, how could you not include this character? Like, I don't know. I don't know who these people are, whatever, sorry. Thank you for watching though. I had to put some low effort content together since my roast of the live action Kaguya-sama movie was taken down, so I appreciate if you actually watch this. I don't know, like, comment, subscribe, that's the video, peace.